how we were going to implement our plan and make sure that it was successful was important, because I felt like, I've heard from a lot of companies that, they do a big plan. It's not a bottom up, it's a top down plan, and it sits on a shelf, as they say. And I don't get that feeling with ours. I felt like y'all really kind of said, hey, this is going to be an all-inclusive plan and everybody's going to buy in. And that's all well and good, but you still have to do it. And some of the recommendations y'all gave to us to do that were spot on. CEOs tend to kind of, it's a small group of people, and you're not always interacting with each other like we should. And having someone who interacts with a lot of people like me across the country and bringing that experience to me, I found very valuable. Firms our size quite often get to this size and then can slide back, for various reasons. And I didn't want to do that. I wanted to continue the phenomenal growth that we've experienced. I felt like we had to engage Zweig Group to help us with this, because we've tried to do that internally for years. And while it was successful, we're engineers and we're problem solvers, and we try to tackle things ourselves, and quite often we get in our own way. But we were creating what I would consider tactical or operational plans, not really true strategic plans. I felt like we had to do something totally different with our company. So that drove me to call Zweig Group, to get you to help us with a true strategic plan. That really was a game changer for us.